Hey class, today we are going to be doing modeling one-step equations. All right, so with this, you're going to write this problem down on a separate piece of paper, and then we're going to actually show what is going on here. So write this problem down on a separate piece of paper. X minus 1 equals negative 10. All right. And then what we're going to do is it tells us to solve for x, we need to get the x all by itself, right? So we want to get rid of everything else on this side other than x. So you might remember when we talked about zero pair in the earlier in the year, and a zero pair will cancel each other out. So if you have a negative one and a positive one, they make zero. So for this one, we have x minus 1, so we need to get rid of subtracting 1. So we need to do the opposite or inverse of taking away 1, which is adding 1. So we're just going to click this, and it's going to add it to both sides. All right? So what happens there is what you're looking at on your paper, it should look like this. You wrote this down, so x minus 1 equals negative 10. So the inverse of taking away 1 is adding 1. And you do that to both sides, right? So these create 0. They cancel each other out, leaving us with just x. And then we have negative 10 plus 1. And you can see over here, we had negative 10. We added 1, creating a 0 right there, leaving us with just negative 9 on the other side. So x equals negative 9, and we're done. That's all there is to it. Let's do two more. All right, here's this next one. So we have x minus 10 equals negative 2. All right, x minus 10 equals negative 2. All right, so again, you're going to write this problem down on your paper. X minus 10 equals negative 2. Okay, and then it tells you what to do. To solve for x, get the x tile by itself on the left-hand side. Now, sometimes you'll see x on the right side, so it doesn't matter what side it's on. You just want to get it by itself on the side that it's on. So with this, we have to take a look and see what do we have on this side with x that we need to get rid of. Well, we see on our problem here, we're taking away negative 10, and you can see we also have 10 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is a visual representation of what this means. Now, what we need to do is we need to do the opposite of taking away 10, right? So the opposite or inverse of taking away 10 is adding 10. So we're going to add 10, and what we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So let's come over to our model, and we're going to add 10 to each side. One. What's going on here? I need to actually drag it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So what that does is you can see why, the taking away 10 and adding 10, they cancel each other out. And then we have negative 2 plus 10. These create a 0 pair. We actually have 2 0 pair, leaving us with just 8 on this side. So x equals 8. So on your paper, you'll write x equals 8. Okay. Now let's do one last one. So I'm going to provide 3 examples for you. In fact, you could even use these on your own paper, and then you have 3 done. And then you need to have at least a total of 10. All right, so let's do this again. All right, so we have x minus 9 equals negative 6. Okay, x minus 9 equals negative 6. So we like to put the line down the middle to keep the side separated, the left side from the right side. So we have to take a look at what do we have on the side with x that we need to get rid of. Well, it says x minus 9. We have 9 negatives, or we're taking away 9. And you can see right here visually, we have all of these right here, and we want just x. All right, so let's go ahead and let's the inverse of taking away 9. What's the inverse of subtracting 9? What are we going to do to this? Hopefully you are thinking we're going to add 9. The inverse of subtracting 9 is adding 9. So let's do that. Let's add 9 to both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's show what we did with writing our numbers. So we added 9 to both sides. You can see that -6 plus 9 equals 3, because these all cancel each other out. They create a 0 pair. And we can see that we have 3 positives. The 9 and the -9, or the negative, or taking away 9 and then adding 9, creates 0. So we have x equals 3. All right. So that is how you do those. You need to, when you're done with 10 of these, you need to take a picture and upload that picture to the assignment on Google Classroom. All right, let me just scroll through this real quick and see if we have any other ones that are worth doing. But I think 3 should probably be good enough for you. All right. Yep, they all seem pretty good. So, all right, good luck. Make sure when you're done, you take a picture of your work and upload it to Google Classroom. If you don't know how to do that, there is a video attached, or there's 2 videos attached to Google Classroom that show how to take a picture with your Chromebook and then how to upload that picture to Google Classroom. All right, have a great day, guys.